Get over here, mother. So everybody, it's Mon here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. In today's video, you see by the title, there's gonna be another one of my top 10s. I have not done this in a while, since like yesterday, so I stopped doing it. The reason why is because I haven't really said ideas. I don't know if I made that clear at the last video of top 10s. I'm gonna check back and see if I did. I don't know. It's been a long time. Got an idea, inspiration. My boy Neil Mouse Productions. Go check out his channel if you know what I'm talking about. Want to talk about Overwatch again, as most people generally do not know about me because I'm a small channel. I only have 40 subscribers, trying to grow. If you go and like the video, subscribe, that would be dope too, because doing that maybe might give people an idea to go ahead and subscribe. If you really like my content, just watch, but go ahead, give me another pen and subscribe. At the same time, you don't have to. If you want to, cool for you to subscribe. You're going to support your boy through that to grow more popularity. Even though I don't care too much about subscribers and just go better to say content, it's fine with me. As always, you guys already know this. But in the last top 10 video, it was about, I think, items, and kind of is the same case, but as you see in the title, is the top 5 most powerful Overwatch weapons. As there's not a bunch of different weapons, as you hear in my hands, I have my notebook journal of the list and also a little bit of my script. I hope you guys will enjoy. Let's go and get into it. So number 5, we have the Gen Power Core. This is a weapon device, something that can stabilize power and power up Omnics. And this is in Egypt, obviously, with the name Anubis. It's an Omnic device and being that is able to power up Omnics, and is arguably the second most powerful Omnic being in the Overwatch universe within the lore. It can power up different stations. It powers up a big supply of Egypt from the accounts of the comics. It's able to take on multiple different flyer units from Farah's group, with Farah leading out a Falcon-like unit, leading out a Falcon team, like a Falcon leading out a team out in the MCU and the comics. And that's pretty much it. I don't know too much super about this Omnic Gem Power Beam, but with its power, it could definitely take over an entire country. So high up with the power, because technically it's a being, but a power source that accumulates the power of an Omnic that accompanies this maximum power. And without this core, wouldn't be able to do that, and they had to shut down this device to stop this Omnic. So there's that. Number 4, Moria's Power Tech. Moria's Power Tech allows her to be the technological witch that we know that she is. With this power, she's able to correlate different capabilities of negative and this power light capability in science that's manifested from the great angel Mercy. They also kind of powered the cyborg ninja assassin, or nigga Genji. But this power is used in different ways, because obviously that power is used to heal. She has the exact opposite from Mercy, uses it in a bigger, powerful way. And his negative power is big molecular, big entanglement, sorcery. He uses it in different set of ways to take out people, help other people. Has a rave capability. She can teleport, phase, At her highball, she could do similar things to Reaper, because all accounts that we know, she has better capabilities to do stuff like that than Reaper, as she's the one that helped Reaper back in Blackwatch manifest these capabilities to phase, do this, do this, do that, all that stuff. I hope you guys understand all that, because it's kind of a lot to think about, but it's I think I'm being all solid with the form of what I'm saying. And glad me suffice when I say saying what I'm trying to say, because generally you guys understand okay what I say and talk about and all of that, and making the stuff clear and the set you don't have to worry about all that and a fine form explanation with that being said as well. But besides that, it's a very powerful weapon source, and she's able to do a bunch of different things with it, empowered up into different beings and people taking these capabilities. It'll be very interesting. And as you see with these items slash weapons, is more than the people who use them and formulates them, because it's not a big payload of weapons. Ironic with Overwatch and the payload and Overwatch in general, from what I know, and I have done research, and I would say I'm high up in understanding Overwatch stuff, with me being one of the main people talking about Overwatch to this day of extent, besides someone like Macro or a main like Overwatch channel or like TGN, because it's the most highest up people in the case of talking about Overwatch and their lore and all those different other stuff and etc. But next thing on the list, this is going to be the gravity power tech that Sigma uses. Now, I had a very tough debate with myself thinking about it. Not super, because there's a little bit more constructive capability within the next one. That might be a good destination for some of y'all who know who I'm talking about. But this gravity power allows Sigma to be arguably, besides Winston or Doomfist, to be the most powerful character in the game. Is infinite potential with this gravity magnitude power that allows him to disrupt gravity, reform gravity in comparison to other characters, make his own gravity by hovering, flying at high speed, and combining his power within the common of this and changing space and the universe, not literally, but just the form of how perception and gravity and split correlation of power is crafted. And Sigma is controlled of stabilizing this power through technology and building to control it, because without it, he doesn't have big blister power like he does to bring it out. Because with the regular power, it's a big enough magnitude that basically can strike out and splurge out, and it stabilizes. So this power able to stabilize his regular metahuman power, getting him to a mega mutant power level, and instead of matter for Overwatch characters, is a great power source to have, accompanying all these power capabilities and making all these different things pop and glow and do other stuff and etc. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's why I put it there. Second most powerful is Symmetra's power construction power slash her Green Lantern like technology. This works in the same form of imagination like the Lantern rings from DC. Symmetra is so enamored at doing this because she has high intelligence, and not to disrespect her, disrespect anybody with autism, but her autism allows her to work out different things, always thinking, overthinking helps her elaborate and split and construct it. And I don't think I'm diagnosed with autism, but I think I might have maybe it or figure of it, even though I feel like I'm fine. I think about that. I think a lot, but I don't think I overthink or have this effect in the same matter for how I want to go and do things. I think I'm fine, and nobody's perfect. I think I got my own problems, but I don't think it's to that form of measurement. I'm not trying to go off topic. I'm just saying, like in the case for how I am in comparison to Symmetra. Maybe I have autism. I don't really care. I don't think it really takes away anything with me. It doesn't make me dumb, and at the same time, autism, if you have side effects of autism and have a feel of autism, that just means you have this and this and this, but it doesn't make her dumb, because with her having autism, it just means that she has a feel of how autistic people can be, but she's not like a special age kid. Like, I don't think I'm making this like in a bad way or anything. Is that when I feel people imagine autism, they misconstrue, are very ignorant about it, and equate that because of this disability, because it can be to a front state of disability or condition, correlates them to be this, because that doesn't formulate her to have a disability in conception overall. or inherently companies who were the bad case of mine or anything along those lines. And I'm not trying to be respectful to anybody with autism, because I'm not trying to spout ignorance, because I don't know super much about this. Maybe somebody can educate me in the comments, or I can educate myself in this scenario. I'm just saying, in the format of someone with autism, like her, she makes a lot of different dynamic structural mindsets. So someone with her creativity and mind field can make a lot of intricate things. She can make building level things where the counts are showcasing her feet level to make things. Her big wall spans out, at least from the game and how it looks like. The entire city place or wall at infinite measurement, a power capability to spray out and do different things. And with how she makes things with turrets, lasers, different construction, her entire animation setup with this construction is only limited to the human will and the mind she paraphrases about. Number one, you already know what this power was. The most powerful weapon of arguably the most powerful character in the game. I give you Akande Okundimu's weapon, a weapon pass from the Savior, the Scourge in Ubani, and the successor, obviously, Akande Okundimu with attachments, upgrades, and extensions, the Doomfist Gauntlet. The Doomfist Gauntlet can do a bunch of different crazy anatomic things in its own right. It is a powerful weapon that is able to move in a whole new form of capabilities and do a bunch of different anatomic crazy things. It is a dope weapon with the extension upgrades and all kinds of capabilities. From it, it can eradicate Nubani. It's able to slay and smash a bunch of different OR bots and different people and stuff. Is more crazy than you could ever imagine with its capabilities and what it can overarchingly do. Doomfist with it is able to smash multiple different Overwatch members. From all accounts that we know about the other Doomfist, they could do these more lower feet things. The Doomfist Gauntlet is able to cause a shockwave that knocks back Widowmaker and destroys the inside mainline lobby of the Museum of Overwatch, where it's actually called, correct me if I'm wrong. And at a high ball from scaling, Doomfist with the meter strike capability is able to pound his way from Earth with building up kinetic energy. And the build of some kinetic energy that he builds a shockwave that is able to eradicate a city in the magnitude pounding destruction capacity from this attack potency, able to build up so much power he's able to be city plus. So alone, the Doomfist Gauntlet is so powerful, it's able to ragdoll every other power of this, able to do a bigger high measurement than the gravity power, the sim power, Moria's power, and omnic power core of Anubis. At the same time, that doesn't take away the same capabilities what these other powers can do, but the Doomfist Gauntlet is the renowned Gauntlet of the Infinity Stones of the Overwatch universe, and Doomfist represents this power sufficely as a weapon of conflict and war, and only the strong can truly wield it to its maximum. Besides that, though, no that dramatic see, I hope you guys enjoyed. If I had to say which item I would pick specifically, obviously Doomfist Gauntlet number one. I would definitely want to test out some Metrics technology. I want to build a bunch of different crazy shit. All of it's really cool. I would not try the Omnic Power Core thing because it doesn't even work for me because I'm not technological. Moria's power seems too freaky. And Sigma's power, I don't trust myself with that shit. I feel like I'm going to die. And also that power disrupted his normal mind functionality. That nigga Sigma, without timing and placement of healing from him being in a mental asylum, from the counts of the skins, help and that technologically stabilize him from all his craziness with that power could make me be deranged. And I'm trying to have a normal cycle of my mind. But also without detachments from Doomfist, maybe I can survive the transversal power of the Doomfist Gauntlet. Because you gotta be high up peak human to do what Doomfist does. Because Doomfist is in a new whole case of power set, because one of the attachments, the upgrades that come with him being a cyborg and a repeat capability, same matter for him being a meta-human, and all the informed pack and magnitude of his power, and the fact that he was Doomfist and all that, coming with this earthquake breaking him as soon as he lands, breaks his legs, him surviving the atmosphere, needing to breathe have the ear capability to take that magnitude. I know they has technology with that, but even with that technology, to build technology to withstand the coming case of magnitude from that is a lot. Besides all of that, I'm just gonna breathe for a second. I just want to be good sense here with the state of power, because with all of that technology needing to splice Sigma's brain and all that magnitude of power, it could kill me. And also, even if I could withstand it, it come me so much trouble, and without a state of technology to hold my form of mind, could cause so much destruction to my mind that I would be in a fucking hospital for the rest of my life, or be in a coma. Or how about this, trans dissolve my fucking body? Because messing with physics is the one thing in real life us humans don't have the perception or feel to do. We definitely will do it because human anatomy and the fact that we very fucking nosy people about stuff at our hardest, because we're afraid of the unknown, and controlling physics or doing something with physics is very crazy and cool to do. And I love having these conversations with y'all. Tell me how y'all feel about these weapons. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace out, Marmy.